Good morning, Hingham High School. This is Ms. Brumley speaking. I just wanted to remind you all of two very important events today. First, the superintendent will be stopping by to evaluate teacher performances, so please, let's avoid any inappropriate behavior. And let's not forget our first annual pep rally. It will start right after 7th period in the gymnasium. Be prompt because Coach Botsworth will be riling us up for the basketball season. Woo! And our mascot, Hingham the Hippo, will be in attendance, so bring your school pride and I'll see you there. Go Hippos!
Do we have a mascot?
Hi, I'm Annie, the new vice principal.
Sorry, your mic's off. Can you start again, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hi, I'm Annie, the new vice principal, and welcome to Hingham High School, where you can get a close-up look at education today.
I was thinking I could hold some weekend workshops where we could all discuss some possible classroom strategies.
Are you trying to make us hate you?
My kids can't learn Monday through Friday. What difference will Saturday make? I demand to speak with Lawrence.
Weekends are for the slots.
All right, I don't think it's that they can't learn.
I think the animosity has something to do with the firing of the last vice principal. Legally, I can't share his name with you, but I can tell you that some really shocking photos of him were found online. Besides, I came here to make a difference, not win most popular, right? My mother always said I was too sensitive. They probably like me. They're just hard to read.
So what is it you teach again?
History.
Oh,
You're not the Spanish teacher?
Not here.
Okay. History.
Can't stand her. Oh.
Well, thank you for staying.
Oh, I would have left too if my cane wasn't so far from my sandwich.
They'll warm to me eventually.
She's weak. A marshmallow. My general would have put her on the front lines just to get rid of her early on.
In the past, when I had to file a complaint, I had to go into this guy's office. Ms. Brumley is a vast improvement. And she's on board with my alternative teaching methods, so...
And the way I run my classroom is fine. If the students don't keep up with my pace, it isn't my fault.
She's what you'd call skinny fat. I hate skinny fat women. And I won't hesitate to tell her that right to her face. You know, in the gymnasium of life, verbal abuse is the only real way to build character. I like that. You can have that one on me, Cooper J. Bodsford. Swish. Are we done here? We're done.
Annie is a fabulous maintenance worker.
Besides, Lawrence Bennett is a man. His leadership has been very effective.
Miss Walker said I was the man. She thinks too much of me. I'm Lawrence M. Bennett, and I've been principal of these halls for a decade. And I've been doing just fine all along without any help. As for my opinions regarding Miss Brumley, she's trying my patience.
Oh, I thought we could talk about some things. No.
I asked her to perform a simple teacher evaluation in preparation for the state superintendent's visit today. Next thing I know, she wants to fire everyone. I already let her bring you camera people in here, didn't I? And no offense, I'm still not sold on that idea. She can't just show up and change everything. Are we done here? Because I'm hungry.
Sir, I think you misunderstood me. Some of the behavior I saw in these classrooms was just bad.
Do you know what tenure is, Miss Brumley?
Sir, you have a little...
Miss Brumley,
Yes, I know what tenure is.
then you also know what you're suggesting is completely out of the question.
I only meant to suggest that perhaps a new approach to teaching...
According to your notes, the only teacher you approve of is Mr. Jimenez.
Mr. Jimenez is just a colleague. I admire his thinking outside the box. My mother was the same way, and she was an excellent teacher. His lesson plan was innovative. Students were enraptured. He makes little puppets.
It's me.
This meeting's over. And for the record, I strongly encourage that you remain within the guidelines of your job description.
You have mustard on your face. Hello, Ms. Walker.
Marshmallow. Were you eating salted meats again, Lawrence?
What does my job entail? I pay a visit to all the public schools in 6 districts twice a year. I review their performance and state standing. Higham is a sinkhole.
You need help with that?
Oh, no, I got it. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got it?
Yeah. I got it.
Wow.
There.
It's, perfect. Huh?
Thanks.
It's got character for sure. I like your little hippo. Okay. Did you make it?
And who is this administrative angel?
Hello, I'm Annie Brumley, the new vice principal.
Annie, that's a lovely name. I'm Superintendent Sang. You can call me Charlie, though.
Oh, thank you.
Why is your name Sang anyway? I mean, you don't look Asian at all.
It's a very astute observation, Mr. Jimenez. Thank you. What do we have here? Homecoming at Higham? That's new.
Almost our entire freshman class went out for sports teams this marking period. The pep rally was my idea. I think a sense of unity is just what some of these kids need. Anyway, it's this afternoon. I hope you'll come cheer us along.
Well, I'll be there if you be there, Annie.
We should probably get going. Principal Bennett is expecting us.
After you, my white dove.
Coach said I have bitch tits.
I don't care if he pinched them too, son. Those mice were Miss Sinclair's pets, and now they're multiplying in Coach Botford's equipment room. This meeting is not over. Go to class. Look like you go to this school anyway. You look 40.
Excuse me, Principal Bennett. The superintendent is here to speak with us.
Come in, Charlie. Take a seat.
Well, believe it or not, Lawrence, your school is performing more poorly than during our last rendezvous.
No, that's not true. Our incoming freshman class is twice the size it was last year.
That's cute. You think that matters. That just means that more of these kids' parents have lost their jobs and can't afford a private school.
Well, we've been strictly enforcing the attendance policy.
That is true. Less ditching lately.
Well, your filled seats are learning zilch. Your 11th and 12th graders are testing as low as 20% below their target reading level.
20%? Scores have gone down that much since last year?
Sadly, yes. I'm concerned at the rate your school is performing. Higham could be closed. I report what I see, and today, if it's worse than last year, I'm afraid it's out of my hands.
That saucy public education chancellor Michelle Rhee, she's closing schools and getting people all worked up.
It is possible you'll be shut down.
No, that is ridiculous. Our graduation rates are up. This year's exiting class is going to be bigger than the last.
Yes. 10 more illiterate graduates, just what the world needs.
Well, hey, Charlie, at least they're going to college.
Lawrence, I hate to break it to you, but your kids aren't going too far with scores like these.
Community college is still an option.
Yes. Start here, go nowhere. They can't read, Bennett.
I started at community college.
That's all right, sweetheart. We won't tell anybody.
Hold on. Do you really believe we could be shut down?
I do.
And Principal Bennett should be publicly shamed for his subpar leadership.
Well, then that just means we need to change the way we operate, right?
After my evaluations this week, I have loads of suggestions that might help turning things around. I was thinking
Ms. Brumley, maybe we should let the superintendent carry on with his day.
Yes. Well, not to be rude, but your chocolate-faced boss here does make a good point.
Maybe some other time then.
Is there a problem?
You have chocolate on your face. That was a joke.
I think the meeting went quite well.
His school is falling apart and he doesn't even care.
There's really not much that can be done unless people take matters into their own hands.
Honestly, our students are performing as well as can be expected.
We're spending more and more money and we're still getting poor classroom results. Students on a 5th grade reading level are getting pushed through the system.
This school gets worse and worse every year.
We will try to continue to perform as well as we can this upcoming year, just as we have before.
That Annie's pretty hot, huh?
Germany invaded Poland in 1939. The Polish army was defeated within weeks of the invasion. German units with more than 2,000 tanks and over 1,000 planes broke through Polish defenses along the border and advanced on Warsaw in a massive encirclement attack. Does everyone understand?
Sir, yes, sir.
Hustle, hustle! Keep those knees up.
What do you have them doing, Coach?
Consecutive wind sprints. Should stick around, Sang. One of them always pukes by the 45-minute mark. It's my favorite part.
I see.
You all have bitch tits. What? Bitch tits! Keep going.
What about a sex education course?
It's completely useless. None of these sorry sacks will ever get laid. Oh, for crying out loud, not again. Did I tell you to stop? Did I tell you to stop? I didn't tell you to stop. All right, let's shake it off. Come on, shake it off.
So Zeus, he was king of the gods, and he was married to this total hottie, Hera. And she was the goddess of marriage. He was something of a hussy, and he went and did it with this nymph named Maya. They got it on, and I was born. Hermes, messenger to the gods and protector of the sheep.
Sheep?
Well, no. He was the god of herds, actually. But you get the point?
Yeah, but you look like a moose.
May I?
Yeah, I welcome the company.
PB&J?
Close. Peanut butter and banana. I hate jelly.
What? No one hates jelly. It's delicious.
It's messy and it stains and it makes me nervous.
Jelly makes you nervous?
No. Messes and stains do.
Well, is this a safe distance?
It'll do.
You sure?
Yeah.
You seem distracted. Long day?
Every day here is long.
Come on, it can't be that bad.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure everybody hates me. Principal Bennett refuses to hear my ideas. Charlotte Walker lives to give me the evil eyes, and I'm pretty sure that lunatic gym teacher is trying to sneak steroids into my food.
No way. I'm sure you're overreacting. Rose is nice.
Rose, who thinks I'm the janitor?
She's really old.
Why is everyone giving me such a hard time? They talk to you. Am I being hazed or something?
You really need to toughen up.
What?
Look at you, you're all of 30. And
29, actually.
And already you're the vice principal of your own school. I'm sure they just wish they could fill your shoes.
You're lying.
I'm not, honest to God. You just need to stop being so soft. Show people why you got the job.
I'm not soft.
Prove it.
Thanks, Chris.
I live to motivate. Is Cooper really trying to slip you steroids?
This has the potential to be a huge disaster.
How'd I get so many kids to join my sports team this year? Easy. I just threatened to put evidence of drug use in their lockers.
Well, you know, I joined because I enjoy the burn of physical strength. Yeah.
Our mascot is dressed like a rhino.
Go, Hippos! I've never been in favor of school spirit. It's distracting.
Why does she have a horn? It makes no sense. Go Hippos! Excuse me.
Figure 15-1 on page 64 of your Horticulture Thrills Me textbook. The life cycle of the fern. You see that? Now you with the mustache, read please. Oh, that boy cries like a girl. Oh, I'll read then. The vascular structures of the fern are more advanced than those of the more advanced plant species. Now, ferns are Mother Nature's nasal hair.
Hold on. Annie, Miss Brumley,
Mr. Sang, how are you doing?
please call me Charlie. You look radiant as ever.
Thank you. You too.
So, Annie, I have a personal question.
Oh, I don't think that's entirely necessary.
Do you have a boyfriend?
I really don't see how that relates to my job.
Oh, he dumped you.
It's very inappropriate.
Someone's reluctant to share. Was somebody unfaithful?
Mr. Sang, with all due respect, this isn't colleague appropriate conversation.
Will you go out with me?
No.
Is it because I'm your supervisor?
No.
Is it because you're afraid others will judge us?
No, but that's also a good point.
Is it because...
No! Please stop prying.
Okay. You need a hug.
I do not. I was dumped. Up and out of the blue. I'm fine, though. Turns out he's gay, so at least it wasn't me, right?
All right, then. May I speak to you in private for a bit?
It sounds like it might be an uncomfortable experience.
Let me try again, Miss Brumley. Can I speak with you for a moment regarding professional matters?
Okay, but only for a minute. I have to get to the pep rally.
No, I will not be attending the pep rally. Miss Brumley believes that a sense of school unity will help motivate these kids, but I believe she's using my budget for screamers.
This woman is absolutely atrocious, and I won't take part in her idiotic... Oh, my apologies. I thought you were alone.
No, it's all right. We're just finishing up.
This has 600 milligrams of sodium per serving.
Hippos.
Boo.
Good afternoon, Hingham Hippos. As far as I've seen, childbearing is extremely painful. It leaves your down below parts mashed and mangled and mutilated beyond recognition. What I'm trying to say is, if you don't want your vagina to resemble a blooming onion, you'll stay baby-free, you'll join my basketball team, and lead us to victory. Someone's victory. Come on, baby.
You're not looking at me like a pork chop. Am I being fired?
What? No. This is a public school. You'd have to set me on fire to warrant that.
That's true. So then what is this about?
You said you had ideas, didn't you?
Sorry?
Ideas about turning this dump around?
Yeah, I have a few. I was hoping for a more impressive turnout. Guess everybody else cut their last class and went home early for the day. That's freaking great. Oh, welcome, Principal Bennett and Ms. Walker. Together as usual, I see. You know, this is the perfect opportunity to tell you all about some changes I have in mind. I just mean that a good teacher is what's working, and a bad teacher is what's working too. They both cost us the exact same amount. So what if we can't fire them? It doesn't mean that we can't push them to perform better.
That sounds lovely, Annie, but you can't really tell a tenured teacher, or else.
Fact. Students with high-performing teachers excel 3 times as fast as students with poor-performing teachers. I hate to say it, but Hingham is not a high-performing high school. And I think it's up to all of us to help change that. We have to change that. Most of our teachers are only hitting about 50% of their curriculum in a given year when they should be hitting 90% at the very least.
And what if your staff doesn't hit 90%?
There are 23 steps in observing and helping a teacher before possible dismissal. I have zero qualms about setting those steps in motion if need be. I've got all the time in the world.
Because the truth of it is, ladies and gentlemen, that 60% of Hingham High School graduates will not be prepared for college upon the completion of their high school diploma.
And realistically, most of our students don't have the money to be remediated when high school should have taught them what they needed to know in the first place.
I have a number of disposable crutches and alternative methods to help us teach and to learn with more ease and more fun. From here on out,
Hingham needs to have a relentless focus on achievement. We need to stress a singular pathway to college.
times have changed, and our educational system needs to change with them. Our kids need college to do anything in this world, and it's our job as educators to help prepare them for that. You can't have a great school without great teachers. I want us to be great. I know we can be, and I hope you'll all help me in doing this for our kids. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me, Miss Brumley. I'll take everything you said into account.
Well, thank you for taking the time to hear me. I don't like him. Not even a teensy bit, all right? But he is much less perverse when he's doing his job so well. You guys are gonna go tell everybody I like him now, aren't you?
Hello, Sad Sally.
Hello, Charlie. How can I help you?
You can't. Jesus, what is with you? You're always eating. Share.
How'd the evaluations go?
They were terrible. Makes me want to cry for tomorrow's broken, unemployed youth.
Great.
You know, I had a little one-on-one with Miss Brumley.
No, don't mention her, please. She used that asinine pep rally as some sort of scare tactic against the teachers, and I will not have that in my school.
I know you don't like her, Bennett, but leave her alone.
Excuse me?
She may not accomplish what she's trying to do, but at least she has a desire. She's determined, and that's more than I can say for most of your staff. She may be the change Hingham needs. Get your head out of your ass. Let the woman do her job.
Kudos to you.
Sorry?
You're not so soft after all.
Hey, I told you.
I was impressed, Miss Brumley.
Thanks. Do you want to maybe grab a drink or something?
Oh, I can't actually.
Oh, totally. Sorry, stupid question.
No, it's not. It's just my girlfriend's in town and this weekend.
Oh, please, say no more. Go, have fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe next time?
Sure.
Boss?
You bet.
Next time.
You're his boss, bonehead. Whatever, you basically just sexually harassed someone today. Congrats. You can't show that to anyone.